So the leadership of Club 20, if you're not familiar, our current board chair is Merritt Lemke, who is a rancher and Grand County Commissioner. Also Cindy Dozier, who's a former Hinsdale County Commissioner. She's our immediate past chair. And our incoming board chair is Brad McLeod, who's the area manager for Xcel Energy. And of course, I've already introduced you to the staff. My name's Christian Reese. I'm the executive director, and you met Brittany and Julia just a bit earlier. So we are a small but mighty team, but we sure do get a lot done to represent our 22 counties. And this text might be a touch small on your screen, but this is our current board of directors roster. And we get this question a lot. Members say, well, I don't know who represents my county. This is it. It can also be found on the Club 20 website. So if there's any changes or anything like that, which there usually are not, you can find this information on the Club 20 website along with our executive committee roster, which is on this slide here. So just to back up a touch, one of the questions that we do get, and I'll flip back to this slide, is how do we elect our board of directors? And that actually happens every other year, depending on what county you're in. So we actually go to half of our counties every year in person. So that would be 11 of our counties. And we convene a meeting of all of the Club 20 members within that county. So as an example, if we were going to Archuleta County to hold the Archuleta County Caucus, we would invite all of the Club 20 members that have a membership within that county. They would come to a meeting and we would discuss the roles and responsibilities of serving on the Club 20 board of directors. And then the members of that county would actually vote for board members. Each county gets 3 positions on our board of directors. So there's a primary voting member, a first alternate, and a second alternate. So the way that that's intended to work is that the first alternate would represent the county at board meetings. And if the first alternate was unable to attend, then if the primary voting member was unable to attend, then the first alternate would take their place. If the first alternate wasn't available, then the second alternate would take their place. But what typically happens is that all 3 individuals show up at our board meetings and they vote on policy issues. And we love their participation. We just have a really full room when that happens. So if you're interested in serving on the board of directors, I'd be glad to visit with you a little bit more one-on-one about what the roles and responsibilities look like and get you that information for when your next county caucus is. County caucuses, as I mentioned, are held every other year. So we go to half the counties one year and then the other half of the counties the next year. So a board of directors term is just 2 years. And of course, the board of directors elects our executive committee. They do that every other year at our spring board meeting when our new board chair takes over. So that's actually going to happen at the spring meeting of 2022. We will have a new board chair, and the board of directors at that time will elect the executive committee. The board elects the chair. They don't elect the past chair, but they elect the chair, the incoming chair, the secretary, the treasurer, the membership chair. And then we actually hold mini caucuses during that board meeting to select representatives from the 4 Department of Local Affairs regions within our territory. So that's Region 9, Region 10, Region 11, and Region 12. So each of those regions get a member on the executive committee. The gold and platinum members also get 1 member on our executive committee to represent their interests. And then the board chair gets to make 4 board chair appointments of anybody of his or her choosing to serve on the executive committee. So you can see who those folks are there on your screen.